chunk of their scoring has come because of that aggression and ability to get to the line.
Allen outside. He dishes it to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green passes to Gasol. Bellinelli pulls it in. Bellinelli's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Rondo kicks to Bellinelli. Screen by Cousins. Here's Bellinelli, defended by Allen. Screen by Cousins. Bellinelli dishes to Cousins. Connects in the foul line jumper. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Rondo against Conley. Jeff Green on the wing. Back to Conley. Gasol a screen. Allen with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Here's Randolph, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Kings ball.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Bellinelli, defended by Allen. Now Bellinelli. Now the pass to Cousins. And Gasol sends it back. Outside Conley. Pass to Gasol. Green kicks to Gasol. They kick it out to Green. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now we know that Marc Gasol was one of the most sought-after free agents this past summer. Clark, all along, most figured he'd be back in Memphis.
Yep, a winning team, max dollars. And don't forget now, he went to high school in Memphis while his brother Powell played there. He's where he belongs.
Marc Gasol, a first-time All-Star starter last season. He and his brother Powell both starting in that game. The first time that's ever happened in league history, and having both those guys go head-to-head. Oh, listen, no doubt you could argue Marc Gasol is the best center in the league right now. I mean, this guy does it all. Defends, rebounds, passes, scores. I mean, he's also a great teammate. They all love him. And to me, that matters in the big picture. When you're talking about developing chemistry and trust, sometimes the difference between winning and winning it all is whether or not your teammates like you.
To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Rondo with a nice dish.
Timeout call for
It was a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally, last season, Boston shipping out Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, halfway through the season.
Yeah, and it seemed to me to be a trade that actually helped both teams.
Memphis leading by 20. Conley dishes to Gasol. Bellinelli pulls it in. Bellinelli's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And for Rondo, in the trade, he was able to get out of a rebuilding situation in Boston. It immediately helped a playoff contender in Dallas that was looking for help at that point guard position.
Bellinelli passes to Cousins. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Memphis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
And I tell you what, it was a rough go of things there early on for Rondo and Dallas. And you know, even for great players, it's always an adjustment when you go from a position of comfort to a completely new environment. And even though you're going to a better team, there's going to be some hemming and hawing in terms of your role and how you fit in.
No luck. Good work defensively by Conley. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Cousins. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Rejected by Gasol. They recover it.
Looking at the numbers for Rudy Gay, 12 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Memphis.
And you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Wright. Here's Carter, makes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Rondo against Conley. Rondo drives in, stolen by Conley. And now the Grizzlies, fast break, the finish, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting in Sacramento, Zach Randolph at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Clark, thinking back to when Mike Conley was drafted 4th back in the 2007 draft, 4th overall. He wasn't an instant star, but he has gotten better every season.
Yeah, it took him a little while. I mean, he was only a freshman coming out of college back in 2007, a slow start. He had to fight for minutes, grind away. Grizzlies kept trying to get his replacement, it appeared, but he stayed the course, and now he's their franchise point guard.
And another miss by Memphis. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Bellinelli, finished off the break. Bellinelli's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Conley kicks to Randolph. The putback, and it's Allen slamming it down.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
Conley against Rondo. Cousins, the shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
You know, you think back, the Grizzlies contemplated trading Mike Conley early on in his career. And I tell you what, aren't they glad that cooler heads prevailed? I mean, his rise has helped propel them to one of the top teams in the Western Conference.
4 on the shot clock. Allen kicks to Randolph. For the 3, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Randolph. Randolph's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc. And Mike Conley, maybe the best player in the NBA never to make an all-star team. I really feel like it's unfair to call him underrated now, because if you go around our league, all teams respect what he's been able to do in Memphis.
The shot by Rondo is no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Allen dishes to Green. Kicks it to Conley.
And just way too early to tell how this year's group of rookies will turn out. But just from an early look, they seem to be a group that can contribute. Definitely not going to be a class with a small impact on the league.
Here's Bellinelli, defended by Allen. Cousins with a screen on Allen. Here's Bellinelli. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Randolph. With the 2015 draft class, the big thing is how many guys are polished coming into the NBA. It's a good blend of raw talent and certainly skill.
Yeah, I like the way you said that. This class will always be headlined by the 2 big men, but there's a lot of value throughout the rest of the draft, too.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Kings making a switch here. Collison's out there. And Memphis also making a switch. Chalmers is checked in. And so here's Memphis. Randolph, a screen on Collison. And Chalmers kicks to Randolph. Allen for three. Rebound by the Kings. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's AC. No good, unable to end this run.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Allen outside. Randolph sets a screen for Allen. A shot by Randolph. Nobody around. Can't capitalize on the good screen.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display from Marc Gasol. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Collison against Chalmers. Collison, the pass to AC. Stolen by Randolph. To the paint. Memphis moving that ball around. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Tony Allen in this one, he has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Kufis comes in for Quincy Acey. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ben McLemore in for Bellinelli. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Wright's checked in for Green. And it's Green in for Zach Randolph. And Caspi kicks to McLemore. Clock at 6. Here is Caspi, defended by Carter. Caspi with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's...
Well, congratulations on the win, Mike. It seemed like the team really stuck to its identity tonight. Do you agree?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, you know, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
Mission accomplished, Mike. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Marc Gasol.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson.